How do you make 100 million in the shortest time possible? Let me tell you how we did it. David held up a cheap watch and said to me, "On my wrist, this thing's worth 50 euros, tops. But with your look and your presence, you put this on and tell someone it's worth 13,000, they won't doubt it for a second." If a watch can flip like that, imagine what you could do with real estate. David suggested we go big. We threw on suits and headed straight to a property auction, specifically foreclosures being offloaded by the courts at rock bottom prices, but the competition was fierce. We barely had enough cash to place an opening bid. If anyone else jumped in, we were done. Day one, we didn't land a single property, but day two, the auction room was empty, just the two of us. Why? Simple. I'd slipped the security guard at the door some cash and had him send everyone in line to a different room to wait. Just like that, we snagged several properties at dirt cheap prices. The last item on the block was an entire apartment building, 20 units, listed at 350,000 euros. David tugged my arm and said, "That's too much. Let's get out of here." But I raised my hand without hesitation. David thought I'd lost my mind. I just smiled and told him, "We've got a 10-day grace period to pay. In those 10 days, we find buyers and flip the units at a markup. Buyers don't have the cash, we arrange financing for them." David paused, then the corner of his mouth slowly curled into a grin. Next, we walked into a bank and sat down with the branch manager, Anna. She turned us down flat, said a 350,000 euro loan was too small for the bank to bother with. So I said, "How about 6 million? Here's the math. I picked up 20 apartments for 350,000 total. Sell each one for 300,000, and that's 6 million. The bank issues 6 million in mortgages to the buyers. The deals close fast. Once the money comes in, we pay off what we owe the auction house, and the remaining 5.65 million is pure profit. When there's money to be made, everyone's on board. The deal came together just like that." Next step, finding buyers. We bought a list of financially qualified clients from an insurance company manager, then blasted out emails. Luxury apartments in a prime location, beautifully appointed, priced to sell, complete with gorgeous stock photos. The reality? I paid 350,000 for 20 units. That's 15,000 euros each. These places were absolute dumps. Not a single wall was intact. Who in their right mind would buy one? Hold on, here's where the magic happens. I brought in a crew of workers to slap on paint and patch things up. One day later, the places looked brand new on the surface. Rundown wrecks transformed into high-end renovated apartments. Just like that. Once the emails went out, buyers started showing up in droves. Human nature is predictable. Greed wins every time. They saw these beautiful apartments. I turned on the charm and the sales pitch, and one by one, they signed mortgage contracts on the spot. One of them was an elderly woman who spent her entire life savings to buy an apartment for her granddaughter. Watching her sign those papers, I felt a knot in my stomach. I couldn't even finish my coffee. But the moment that 6 million euros hit the account, whatever conscience I had left went right out the window. After that, we paid off the auctioneer at the courthouse, locked up every bargain foreclosure we could get our hands on, and ran the same playbook over and over. We even bought an insurance company for one reason and one reason only: access to a massive database of high-value clients.